Someone said that if the internet is going to shut down basically within the next few years, 38 to 40 weeks later, a lot of babies would be born.
Yes,
Actually, people will not have what to do, anything to do. Welcome to Lash podcast,
where we talk about entertainment, business gossip,
alternative lifestyle, unsolicited advice, and hot trends.
with your hosts Anna and Chris.
So today we have a very extraterrestrial topic:
Yes. About
alien invasion.
we know there are aliens.
We know there is something else apart from humans.
Yeah.
Existence. Yes.
Existence. Assistance. Attention.
Jean, oui, oui.
So we know there are, yeah? But we don't really know, but we suspect, or what have we seen?
Yes.
Yeah. And then, yes.
Or maybe we wish that there is something else. And we cannot accept the fact that it is literally just
Only
us.
us, yeah.
And we are just loners. But we don't want to accept that.
But imagine all of those galaxies, all of those planets.
They should have something.
Yeah.
Some sort of life. Whether it's something like human life, let's say, that can talk and, what's it called, invest and develop and all that. Or some sort of animal.
Yeah, or a creature or something, yeah.
Yeah.
But, do you know those evidence we have in the US that there are aliens?
Yeah.
So imagine if, we see, maybe we suspect, we don't know if it's actually true yet, because they're not going to show us. But they
The
did
reality,
show us,
yeah.
They did show us, but we don't know actually if it's what they wanted to show us, or if it's actually. But imagine if you actually knew or saw something with your own eyes, let's say.
Yes. I think that would be very weird. And I think if many people saw it, for example, it will be believable. But then if only one person saw it, like imagine, for example, you're going for like a dive in the ocean, you know, and you're like a team of, I don't know, 5 or 10 people.
Yeah.
If those people saw it,
there is evidence, we might say,
there is evidence.
Yeah.
But if only one person saw it, for example,
why do you think it's made up in his mind?
maybe the person is crazy, you don't know.
Yeah, you don't know, but on the other hand, if you saw it, would you think yourself crazy?
I think so, yes, because if all those scientists, all those years, they haven't proven anything, what do you think then? Maybe there's something wrong with you, kind of, you know?
What are the odds that the aliens only show up on some people?
This is a thing, I thought about that before.
Yeah.
Maybe some people have, let's say, the ability to see them. Or they show up only for specific people for a purpose, you know?
Yeah.
And those people are usually the ones that we call crazy, you know? But are they actually crazy?
That's the thing.
You know?
I don't know, actually. If it was for me, for example, if I saw something, I would believe it.
You will believe it, but then in the end, because it's something that you don't know,
Yeah.
like, of course it's going to be probably in a weird form. I don't think it will be like in a human form. So if it's something weird, you're gonna ask yourself,
Is it?
What did I see?
Yeah.
Is it real what I saw?
Yeah.
You know? So then I think you would just go crazy on your own.
Yeah.
Maybe you would do like sort of, let's say, an extensive research to find out what this was. So then as the time goes by, you're gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
Because you're probably not gonna see it again.
Of course.
Yeah.
And even if you want to research, probably you're not gonna find, or you're gonna find some people probably that they also had the same experience, but actually they couldn't prove it.
Yeah, they couldn't prove it,
So
exactly.
all of you are crazy. That's it.
Yeah, crazy. You know, for example, sometimes you don't know how the aliens look like. We call them aliens because it's like
It's not
something.
like us,
It's something from outside, let's say. But what if aliens, for example, are like common people like us?
Yeah.
You know?
What if they are in disguise? Even?
Yeah. You don't know how they look like.
Yeah. I'm sure, as they say, if you go to live on another planet, you're gonna change your form. Yeah. So probably those that they are from another planet or from another galaxy, or I don't know, from where they are, they're gonna look different.
Yeah. Actually, maybe they're not even aliens.
Yeah. What are they?
No, just humans, for example. Because as you said, if we go to another planet, then we are going to look different.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean we're aliens.
Yeah, well, we call them aliens because they're not from here.
Yeah, but it's like, for example, it's just different form based on the circumstances, you know. But
so, for example, for them, is like we say the humans are humans, but for them, whatever they call themselves, whatever, it's normal for them. Yeah. And maybe if they see us, we are the extra,
aliens.
Yes.
Yeah. You know this thing where people sometimes say that there are aliens out there from another planet, from another galaxy, or even, and they have, for example, different sort of abilities.
Say
abilities. I'm not gonna say powers or something like that, weird, you know, but they have different sort of mechanisms that want, for example, sometimes if they want to destroy Earth, they can easily do it. So because, for example, they just want to be peaceful, kind of, they try to perhaps tickle us.
Yes.
With all this, for example, natural disasters, there is this theory, for example, that there might be some sort of evidence of all the things that is happening to Earth. You know, there might be aliens, and they try to send some signals to us.
So, for example, let's say these catastrophes.
Yes,
it's not just weather.
Yeah,
like
that's what they say. I'm not sure about that. But what else could it be, for example? Of course,
could be
common science, you know. But some people say that there is aliens, but they just want to live, for example, in peace. But then if we do something, they can easily just destroy us, kind of.
Yeah, but if they tease us, let's say,
yes,
what do they want to convey?
I'm not sure.
That's the thing, because if they want to live in peace, then why they tease us? Because if they tease us, we're gonna go after it, no?
Probably.
So then we're not living in peace. They're not living in peace.
Maybe they want to show that they have the power, let's say, to do something.
Yeah, sure.
You know, this is what people say. I don't necessarily agree with it, but this is what
it's like a kind of hierarchy.
It's kind of like a hierarchy.
Yes. So they want to show us that they're the bosses, let's say, and the powerful.
Yes.
And we're just pawns.
Yes. Yeah. It's like little humans on Earth, you know?
Little humans
on Earth. Yes.
Yeah, actually, basically, you don't know if they are bigger than us.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can overpower us just because of the size, not because of the abilities they have.
Yes, exactly.
You imagine?
You know those stories, for example, where they say the pyramids in Egypt. Let's talk about not another planet. Let's talk about our planet.
Yeah.
What we have discovered.
Yeah.
Like they say the pyramids, for example, you only see like the top, which is just very little, very small, although it's huge to us, you know.
Yeah.
But they have proven that underneath, for example, like is buried like a massive sort of
maze.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It was like a whole city, let's say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So how do you know, for example, that before that there were not all those, I'm not gonna say giants, of course, you know, but other sort of beings apart from us.
But it's proven that before, probably humans or whatever, they were a bit taller and bigger.
But pyramids, for example, is another story.
Yeah.
This is like so big that you need a human to be at least 10 times the actual size.
Yeah, how do we build it, you mean?
Yeah. Not only that, but other things as well that are like not the size of a human person.
Especially at that time, let's say, that didn't have any of what we have today, so we can build or we can do.
Exactly. So a human, for example, to carry, for example, like massive rocks, it was close to impossible. We didn't have all those mechanisms that we have today. So how did this happen? Yeah. Or maybe they want us to believe that. Yeah.
It's whatever they want us to believe, always.
Yeah.
Right? We cannot know the truth. We cannot go back. We cannot see ourselves.
Yeah. Course, yeah.
So they say that the alien scientists, or whoever they have, I don't know, as our scientists, they try to realize what's happening with physics to another planet or whatever.
Yeah.
They are also trying to understand what's happening to us. They say they have a civilization, and as you said, they try to understand, or they try to see, or they try to migrate, probably.
Yes.
So probably we are kind of in the same situation, if we are. Maybe they don't want to fight us, let's say, but they're trying to understand us from afar.
Yes.
Because probably they cannot come here.
Yeah, same as we cannot go anywhere, kind of.
Yeah. Even to the moon, probably we're not gonna go again. Or if we did go, actually, did we?
Did we actually go? Yes. Yeah.
That's the thing. With this, whatever we have today, let's say, with technology, we cannot go to the moon. Just to the moon, let's say.
Yeah. No, forget about the moon. Let's talk about the ocean.
Yeah.
The ocean literally here. Why you want to go outside the bubble? Just stay inside and explore that.
Yeah,
You're telling me with all this technology we cannot go down to the bottom of the ocean, regardless of the pressure of the water and all these kind of things that they say, for example. How do you know? Like we live on like such an advanced world and technology that you tell me you cannot go deeper, for example.
But again, did they go or didn't they?
This is the point. Like, are they making excuses, kind of? Like, because maybe they saw something. Because at some point they sort of stopped exploring.
Yeah.
You know, so why suddenly you stopped exploring?
So they started exploring when they didn't have the technology.
Yeah.
And everything was coming out.
Yeah.
But then they stopped.
Yeah.
Like abrupt, you mean?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. There's still researches, of course, but not this in depth. You know, like to find the news, like, oh, we're exploring the ocean and things like that. But yeah, no. Not anymore.
It's something strange, yeah?
Yes.
Or do you believe the other theory that the Earth is hollow? Hollow. From the both poles, let's say.
What do you mean?
It's like empty. It's like a hole.
No, I haven't heard that theory, actually.
Because they cannot really actually go to the point that they can see if it's hollow or no.
No,
in the center of the poles, let's say.
Yeah.
That's weird. But what is like can be a massive hole, let's say that? For what reason? I don't know. It's in Antarctica.
The core. Yeah.
Not the core, but just from the outside. Do you know the other thing? That they say soon or someday, soon, maybe tomorrow or next month, the internet will cease to exist or will stop for a bit.
The apocalypse, you mean? Kind of.
Yes. Yes.
Let's call it that. Let's call it that. Yes.
The other thing that they said, we're gonna have 3 days of darkness sometime in April or.
Yes. I've heard that they say something like that. But
I know they said there's gonna be a solar wind or I don't know, something like that. That is gonna cause a little bit of problem in the let's say
electromagnetic
system,
kind of electromagnetic
and then
field,
it's gonna stop for a bit, but without internet, without electricity.
It's a theory that I think they're trying to make up, kind of, let's say.
Yeah.
I don't think this is really true. Otherwise, wouldn't it have happened already, kind of, at some point?
True. But I've seen that the solar winds lately storms, they're really massive and very strong. So they're causing a little bit of internet problems and whatever the problems have.
Maybe, but I don't think, for example, because you're talking about, let's say, the satellites, because this is how it works, isn't it? So the satellites are like outside Earth, let's say. So this is what it will be affected first. So maybe in that case, but I don't think anything will happen to the atmosphere of the Earth. Like
no, it's not about the atmosphere, but it's like if the system is damaged, let's say, then they need some time to recover it. So we're not gonna have, let's say, internet or probably not electricity, but internet or I don't know. Okay, we can live without internet for a couple of days, but what about those businesses that they work with the internet?
Solely on the internet, like online business.
Even for 1 day, for 1 hour, if they don't have internet, they lose.
Yeah.
Or imagine the people that they work online now. The normal people, not businesses. But
I think it would be a nice break for everyone.
Like the corona.
Even worse than that.
Yeah.
Like
that's gonna be cut off completely.
Like completely.
Yeah. Anyways, every now and then they say when the year is the leap year, let's say.
Yeah. There's always
happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something big. Yes, I know. Yeah.
It doesn't happen yet. It didn't happen yet. But usually, we are now in March, but usually it starts early on.
From the beginning of the year, kind of.
Yeah. The corona started at this time, let's say, to be a big thing.
Yeah. From end of December, kind of.
Yeah, but we went on really big thing on February, and then March we start the lockdowns.
Yeah.
Or the quarantine, what was it? But now, well, of course, you never know. But let's say...
I think something should happen, or maybe to keep it interesting to the world, kind of, that every now and then we have to do something big. Yeah. But I think it would be interesting to have even for a few days, for a few hours even, life without internet. Or without any electricity at all.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people will probably struggle, yes, of course.
And it's winter still.
Yes, but I think the other half of the population will be a little bit more like a break from everything, kind of. Go back to the old times, let's say. Yeah. Especially if you live, let's say, in the countryside.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's different because they're used to, kinda.
Yeah.
But if you live in the city,
Yeah.
that's gonna be unbearable.
Yeah, maybe. Because then
Because what you gonna do?
imagine, for example, okay, you don't have electricity. Okay, of course you're gonna get candles or something.
But how long?
Yes.
An hour or two is okay.
Yes, and obviously you're not gonna stay on your phone, so you're gonna have to
What? Yeah.
sort of force yourself to socialize, kind of.
Yeah.
with the people you have around you, and even if you do want to go out, you cannot go out because there's no probably shops
Where
open.
you gonna go? Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be sort of like a ghost town, kind of.
Yeah.
Or the exact opposite. You're gonna see everyone in the streets because they have nothing to do at home.
So we're getting crazy and we go out.
Yes. Or like, for example, you want to get a shower. Where's the hot water? You know. So you're gonna have to boil the water.
Yeah.
If it lasts for a few days, how are you gonna boil the water? You need fire. Oh my god, we're going towards a disaster.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If it's like, okay, sometimes a blackout happens from 1 hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, all night, let's say, but they fix it. But if it's like for more like 1 or 2 or 3 days, let's say, it's gonna be just a bit. Not that we haven't lived without electricity.
That's what I was gonna say. I find it fascinating because we have lived so many times as children as well. Like even nowadays, sometimes when we go back home, we have lived many times without electricity. So it's not something new to us.
Yeah.
You know. So I think I find it very fascinating that you can still survive. Like nature provides you everything to survive, for example, without even electricity. Yeah. You don't need that. But I think some people are gonna go crazy. Yeah.
Especially the new people, let's say, or. As we said, those people that they are older now, but they have to work and do stuff, so where are they gonna go?
Actually, now that I think about it, imagine, for example, all the hospitals.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
There's gonna be a huge problem.
Yeah.
Imagine like all those people, for example, in let's say life support or something. That's why I think something like that will never actually happen.
Yeah.
Because it's a big thing. Even during Corona time, this is like... They took it to a very huge extent to shut off everything, shut down everything. But the hospitals and all that were still working. Yeah. Like the most necessary things that were still working.
That's the only ones that were still working too much. Let's say.
Yeah, like extensively. Yeah. So I think nothing will ever happen.
But I think anyways, those big hospitals, they have like a backup. I don't know, generators or whatever.
Yeah, but for how long, for example?
That's true. But they should have a backup of the backup of the backup, no?
Maybe, I guess. Like massive batteries or something,
yes,
you know, things like
that. Yeah.
If we are without internet, we're going back home, I think.
With an airplane?
Uh-oh.
No, airplane is okay, but how they're gonna land and take off or... Yeah? Because they need someone. They're gonna crash in the air.
Yeah.
No.
Also,
if something happens, we're stuck, yeah.
Yeah.
And we're stuck in the house as well.
Wow.
Let's say now, this is impossible, as we said, it's very catastrophic, but yeah, sometimes we never know. There's gonna be... If there is a whole country blackout sometime, you never know.
You never know, maybe, yeah.
We have here blackouts as well because of the weather sometimes, or I don't know what happens. But yeah, a couple of hours later, you get crazy. But
I think there is more to it than what they say. I think they're trying to cover up with science that this is gonna happen. Because, for example, you know all those online businesses that they started growing a lot lately. And we're talking about online businesses specifically, like people who do trading that solely rely on the internet to make money. Yeah. So what if they want, for example, to put these kind of people down a little bit because they have grown too much over the years? You know, the Bitcoin, all these kind of things. Is everything online? Yeah. If you turn off the button, they're destroyed. They're done. Yeah. You know.
But wait, I don't think those people believe this kind of stuff, do they?
What do you mean?
Like we may believe whatever we hear, let's say. But those people, they wouldn't care to hear what happens around.
No, but I'm saying like all this thing about the internet, maybe they actually want to do it for these kind of people.
Okay,
for these businesses, let's say.
Okay, but if those people get destroyed, let's say for one day, then other people get destroyed for one day. It's not only those that they rely on the Bitcoin or online, because it's like a chain from this person to that person, then to that company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that goes back to the government.
Yeah.
So it's like
not necessarily the government. That's why maybe they really want to stop this. For example, reduce it at some point. But I don't know what sort of complications they will have, but probably the government, if they want to do a move like that, of course, they have thought about it. Yes.
They can do it.
So they know what consequences it's going to have on them.
Yeah. Anyways, the governments always know what they want to Destroy.
Yeah.
Don't even achieve, yes.
Yeah. Someone said that if the internet is going to shut down basically within the next few years, 38 to 40 weeks later, a lot of babies would be born.
Yes,
actually, people will not have what to do, anything to do.
About the people that don't have couples. They're gonna be lonely.
Oh, yes. People will sleep.
Yeah.
You can actually sleep.
Because now you cannot sleep.
No, you can still sleep. But for example, there's no job, there's nothing.
No interest,
And apparently you're not gonna be paying any rent or you're not gonna be doing anything. I think money will everything. Like, who's gonna ask for money?
Yeah.
Where will the money come from, you know what I mean?
Maybe we have a compensation.
From the government.
Yeah. Because usually when these things happen, maybe.
You need sort of, if everything is down, all the electricity and the internet, how are they gonna give you money, let's say? They're gonna go...
No, of course not in the moment, never.
Yeah.
But they're gonna compensate after, let's say.
No, but like for example, they cannot, let's say, transfer money to you. And they cannot compensate to your landlord, for example, as well.
No, I mean, for example, when things happen, it's gonna have to work later. Not at that day or 2 days later.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to make a budget on the side so they can compensate of what happened last week.
Maybe, yeah.
As usually that happens, yeah?
Maybe.
As in the corona.
To keep everything up again, yeah.
So again, they have to spend the money.
So the money is there. Depends where it's circulating. How it's circulating.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not about wasting money, because at the end of the day, if I give, for example, if I'm the government and I give money to the landlord, you know, those money are eventually going to come back to me as taxes or something. So they're not going to spend money because they know it's coming back to them. It's just sort of like an idea for people to believe that the government is spending money and is helping the people. You know? Because I think they sort of stopped printing money. They don't really print as much the last few years, didn't they?
I have no idea.
So, like, they still print a little bit, but not as much as before, for example. So, obviously, there is this limit, let's say. So, the money are just there in a bubble. Depends where it's going every time.
Of course, they have to print money every now and then because the money gets destroyed. But we cannot have surplus, let's say.
Yes, but so the money gets destroyed. So, for example, you what is it called? You print 10, but then you lost 10 because they got destroyed.
Yeah.
So, more or less, it's the same amount of money you have.
Yeah.
But maybe renewed. But majority of the times is online money.
Ah, you mean physical notes?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, now everything is online. So, but still, those money, they exist somewhere. It's not like they don't exist. It's just like electronic, nothing, you know. Why do you think we are in 2024 for too long?
I feel like 2024 has lasted too long as well.
It's been only 2 months.
I feel like 2023, for example, went by so fast that it felt like 2 or 3 months. That's how it felt like 2023 was. But 2024, we're already on March, and I'm like, what do I do for all those months?
Yes, exactly.
You know?
That was like too long. Like even January was too long. February, even short, it felt long a bit.
Yes.
Now we're already March, but still.
Yeah, we're almost mid-March, kind of.
Yeah. So probably we're expecting something.
Maybe.
That's the thing, because if the time goes by quickly, then is everything nice and happy, let's say.
Yes, but then if you're sort of stressed,
let's say,
so probably worried about something, and then it's too long, then you feel like it's been...
It's a setup, let's say. Something like that.
Yeah, exactly, 60% of the world is not using internet.
Well,
is that true?
Probably, because all those countries that they don't have, let's say, electricity. African countries.
So in that case, for example, it wouldn't be such a big deal, kinda. Only for the more advanced countries, let's say.
Yeah, like
developed.
Europe. Yeah. And America.
Yeah.
And maybe Japan or things like that.
Yeah.
But of course, like it's like, let's say it's half of the population.
Yeah.
They don't.
But 60% is a lot that they're not using, actually.
Because we are using it too much.
Maybe. So it feels like it's everywhere.
Yeah.
It is everywhere, kind of,
But we are in this country.
Different internet, different electricity in that case. Yes, because of course our grandparents, for example, they don't use internet, but they still have electricity.
Yeah, but if we don't have electricity, there is no internet as well. So, but if those countries, they don't have access to electricity, so most of them, they don't have internet. How they're gonna have internet? Do you get me?
Yes.
So, probably that's why the internet is not everywhere. because there's no electricity everywhere.
No, even if there is electricity, people do not have internet because they kind of live in the villages where it's not, let's say, so important.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If something like that happens, any sort of disaster, we're gonna have to deal with it eventually, right?
Like we deal all the time.
Yes. Like we thought Corona was gonna be like a huge thing, staying at home, what are we gonna do and all that. But actually, if you look back on those days, the things that you were able to enjoy that you're not enjoying anymore, kind of, like going out, doing sports and things like that. You did not do them from the very first day or week or month, but you started doing it after some point because obviously you're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know, so whatever happens is gonna happen. No internet. I cannot force the internet to come to my home if there's no internet in the world.
Or electricity. Yeah. Because did we always have electricity?
Exactly.
How did they live in that time, let's say?
There is trees outside. We got lighters.
There's a park.
Simple.
We could get some candles.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Get a couple of blankets because, you know.
Exactly. Yeah. How did those people used to live in the past? We lived so many hundreds of years, for example, without internet, without anything. What are we now, a week or something? That we can
like a
survive. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Eventually we're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Now, businesses will close down. You're not going to have money, all that. You're still going to deal with it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like in the Corona, businesses closed down for a long time. Lockdowns and lockdowns.
Yeah, exactly.
But still, we recovered, let's say, somehow.
Yeah.
Even if it was disasters at that moment for many people. But look at us now after 3-4 years, let's say.
We're getting back to normal, kind of.
Yeah.
And now
already
we forgot.
For a year.
We forgot how life was back then.
Yeah.
And actually, some people said if you look back to it, probably
it
was for some people, it was really, really good. Yeah,
take some time off from the world, let's say.
Yeah.
Even if it was like a virus, like a deadly virus, let's say. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, on the other side, we can look on the bright side. For those who can.
Yeah.
Okay, then. Now,
we go to
yay time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play a game that is called This or That Questions. So we have to choose this or that.
Yes, exactly. So, let's start with the first question. Shoes or slippers?
You mean forever?
Maybe, yes. Let's make it forever.
Slippers.
Slippers? You're gonna go out with the flip-flops?
Yeah.
Why would you go with
flip-flops? Not the flip-flops.
Same thing. Swimming pool or beach?
Beach.
Good. Because I don't like as well the swimming pool as much. Yeah, the beach is good. Fruits or vegetables? Fruits? Fruits or vegetables? Fruits, yeah.
So you 5, me 5.
Yes. Cats or dogs?
Neither.
Oh, why?
Dogs. Cats. Dogs. No, cats.
Cat. No, I want to prefer a dog.
I don't want neither, but cat probably. Because it doesn't need much care.
Yeah, but the dog is so cute. Not that the cat is not cute, you know, but the dog is a little bit more like close to the human, you know.
That's my problem.
Yes, you don't want. Okay, okay. That's why you don't want any pet in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Summer or winter? What was that?
Summer. Winter. These are not
you're
questions
indecisive.
For me. Yeah, good question for me.
So why? I think you like both for different reasons. That's
yes.
All. Yeah.
I cannot be all the time sweating, and I cannot be all the time screaming.
Freezing. No, I think winter.
Yeah, winter, because you can cover up and you can be cozy and you can be, I don't know, stuff.
But winter, for example, it can also be sunny, so that kind of compensates. Because I don't like summer, for example, all the time, as you said, like sweating or like you always
suffer.
So you kind of suffer a little bit. Yeah.
Salt or pepper?
Salt. I put so much extra salt in my food. Not necessarily good, but I love it.
Yeah. I like a little bit of pepper. Paper.
Yeah.
Cash or cards?
Oh, cash.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly that. Because cards, they look cool. They're like, you know, modern. You know, you go to the store and you
credit,
just tap
or
your
you
card.
have debit.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of looks cool. But then cash is like the old-fashioned. Like when you give,
when we say money, we mean the cash, baby.
When we tell you, for example, when you go to a restaurant, and you ask for the bill, for example, you kind of show it like some people do this, or they do this, okay, but you have this.
There is something,
or like if you want to ask your friend if you have money, you're like, do you have any money?
Yeah. Is it expensive?
Yes, exactly, bravo. So you always like signify the money like that. Yeah, exactly.
When I say the. Bzz.
Yeah, or you have can you pay for me?
Yeah,
or
tap.
Like, oh, can you pay for me?
Yeah.
You know?
You have any cash? How are you gonna tip the
Yeah.
waiter, let's say? In his, for him, not for the whole thing.
How do you do anything illegal? Let's say?
Yeah,
Just give me
illegal.
some money,
Yes,
take it on the side, you
You
know?
wanna get your driving license? Get like a 200.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna know.
You're not like, oh, do you have like the, what's it called, card machine so I can tap you, I'll give you some money now. No, this is lame. Cash.
Yeah,
Definitely cash, yeah.
Yeah. Cookies or chips? Fries, I mean.
Oh.
Fries for me. Sweet or salty, kinda.
Cookies.
Okay, yeah, so sure. Why not different? Why?
Yes, of course. We're day and night.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, the moon and the sun.
Yes.
No, I don't like that. Farm or city? We said that before. We're not gonna discuss now. No, leave it.
Farm or city?
Yeah.
Oh, farm. And you?
City.
Yes. We are so different. Like the day. Yeah.
Then.
Okay.
Text or call?
Call. No, actually, it should be something like, let's say, text or call, and in real life, kind of.
Text.
No. Call.
No. Voice call. No. Voice message.
No. If I could, I know I don't call a lot of people, but I prefer to see someone rather than text him or her.
Camera, I mean.
No. I mean, in real life. Like, for example, I might not text you, like, yes, of course I'm gonna text you or something, but I prefer meeting you in real life rather than
but we have
texting
to choose
you or calling you. Yeah. So I would say call, because it's more like when you call someone, then you can see how they say things, you know. Like text, everything can be misunderstood.
Of course.
Yeah.
Even okay means something else for you. And
Yes, exactly. Whereas your voice, when you say it, you can...
Yeah, you can see something. You can feel something.
Exactly.
New phone or new clothes? Clothes, okay.
Clothes. Yeah.
What a new phone.
What do you need the phone? The phone is like iPhone 8 and iPhone 15 now.
Yes.
It's gonna do the same thing. You don't really care about the phone.
Exactly.
Unless you're a photographer or something. In that case, you buy a camera. But anyways, the newest phone always has like very small difference to the previous one. So not worth it, kinda.
Black or white?
White.
Look at what we are wearing, of course.
Yeah, actually, I'm gravitating towards the black lately, and you're going towards the whitish.
Driver or passenger?
Oh, driver. And you, I think, you want the passenger.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, 100% driver. Driver. I always
drive me anywhere. I don't care. I don't need to be like here and there and have my attention. I just need to be like, can I eat some snacks? Can I chill a little bit here?
Yes, the passenger princess.
Can I talk?
Yeah, I know. No, the driver. Give me the car. Let's stay inside. When I get my driving license, I'm gonna...
In that sense, we can go together.
Yes, I know.
There's no competition.
Exactly.
Comedy or horror?
Oh my god. No horror, no way.
No.
No chance in hell, horror, no.
Beer or wine, but...
Oh.
Wine. But we don't like even.
We don't like beer. No. Yeah. Wine is good. It's really good, yeah. We always go for wine. Yeah.
Dine in or dine out? Oh, dine out for me.
Dine in for me. Yes.
That means you have to cook as well.
Oh, forget about that. We don't discuss about that. I'm gonna take out.
That's why I want to go out.
You have everything ready for you?
Movies or TV shows? That's a hard one.
I get attached to TV shows a lot, and TV series in general. So I think yes, those ones. Because a movie, I've seen so many movies, but they didn't really stay with me in my mind.
It's the same thing all the time, yeah.
Yeah, but then series, I watch them, so I kind of get attached emotionally as well. So I kind of, it stays in my mind, you know. So exactly. So if I look back to all the series I watched over the years, it's like, oh yeah, that series. Yeah. I never said like, oh, this movie, you know.
Yes. Yeah. Wow.
Or any trilogy, kinda. You know, like
those ones, yeah.
Like Divergent, like Twilight, like Harry Potter, but Harry Potter is like a bit longer than other ones. But yeah, those ones are nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rain or snow?
Snow.
Yes.
Snow, but not the snow that is just starting, because that's slippery. You know, so it's not convenient. But the heavy snow. One. Yeah, exactly that one.
Waffle or pancake?
Pancake. The waffle sometimes is a little bit dry.
Yeah.
And it's too thick. So the waffle is a bit more like elegant.
Yeah.
Elegant? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, love or money? Ooh! You're thinking about it.
Yes.
Why?
I don't like money.
But you don't like too much love.
Yes.
So it's like...
Let's say love because it's more towards that than money.
Yeah.
But in small shape and difference.
Yeah. Fine line.
And you, my dear, do you think you're gonna get away?
Depending on the context. I'm not saying money, no. But no, if it's love over money, no. It doesn't. It's obviously love. No, love.
This is the actual question.
Yeah, love.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't think. No, not money. Ice or fire?
Fire. Ice is slippery.
Wait, actual ice? Or is it more?
What? The ice on the street or fire? For me, fire.
Yeah, I think fire. Yeah, fire. Weekends or weekdays?
Weekdays.
Who likes weekdays? Wait, you say weekdays?
Yes.
Why did you say weekdays?
Because it's more, because on the weekend I chill too much, I get bored.
Yes, but then you have time to not get bored by doing something about it, you know?
No. I like to be occupied in the week.
With work, you mean? Because that's what usually people do.
Yes, whatever that. For me, from Monday to Friday means work, which means I have to occupy myself and I feel energized.
No. Weekend for me. Pizza or pasta?
Pasta. Pizza. With pasta. There's no way I can choose this one.
I'm not a fan of pasta that much. Like, I'm not crazy over it.
I like pizza as well, but if you have it all the time, let's say. Yes, I like pizza all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. Different ones.
Yeah.
Why pasta cannot be different ones?
Pasta has more variety as well. No, I think pizza for me. I'm not crazy over pasta.
Pizza. Oh, yeah.
Friends or family?
Next question.
Boy or girl? What does that mean?
Next question, because I didn't understand.
What does that mean, boy or girl? I don't know. Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Coke. Singing or dancing?
There's no questions for me. These questions are not for me.
Why not?
Because I like singing, I like dancing as well. So.
I think dancing for you.
No, I like singing as well. So it's also a fine line.
Dress or skirt?
Neither.
But you have to choose one.
Dress, because usually we have to wear dresses, so I don't have skirts. But you have skirt.
Yeah, I like skirts, to be honest. Yeah. Asia or Europe? What is this question? Oh, Asia or Europe? Actually, yeah, for different benefits.
For different ones, yes.
Yeah. No, but I think Europe.
Yeah, Europe.
No, Asia is too.
That's for visiting only.
Yeah, for many places. Yeah, exactly. Too much sleep or little sleep?
Little sleep.
Too much sleep. Of course, I cannot stand or stay without sleep. House or apartment?
Apartment.
House? What the hell? Why apartment?
Because the apartment looks smaller.
It's not about looking smaller. It's about you have an apartment, for example, in a building with flats or something.
Yes, there's no people there, so I feel protected.
Yeah, but then you don't have, let's say, your own place, your own house to be like, oh, I just want to go to the rooftop right now and just stay up there looking at the stars, or going to the backyard or to the front yard and just doing whatever you want, for example.
Speak for yourself.
Yes, I am speaking for myself. Happy or sad? That's not a question.
Sad.
It's not a question. Unicorn or dragon?
Dragon.
Yeah, dragon.
Of course. What, I want butterflies?
Actually, the unicorn, yeah, because... But anyways, we're talking about fantasy here, so that's different. Movie date or dinner date?
Dinner. The hell? The date should be always with food.
Movie! What do you mean?
I need to eat outside.
No, it's nothing better than chilling on the sofa, for example, with a movie. You don't necessarily watch the movie
out.
The same thing. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but what?
Basketball or football? Do you remember what we did during Corona time as well?
Yeah, basketball.
Yeah. Nuggets or fries? Nuggets.
Nuggets, but I like fries. I like fries too much forever.
To give or to receive?
To give.
To receive. Yes. That's why we match so much. You give me every time.
You see.
Yes. Old or new? Old.
New.
No.
Yes.
Really?
I don't like old stuff. They're weird.
No. Thought you liked them. Wow. Run or bike? Run?
What is that?
Run or bike?
Bike.
Bike, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. 100%. Yacht or jet ski?
Yacht.
Yes.
There's no comparison there.
No, but yeah. Tattoo or piercings?
Piercing probably. But
Yeah.
I wanted a tattoo forever. But now I don't want it anymore.
I wanted a tattoo, so I think I'm not a fan of piercings in general as much.
Angels or vampires?
I like this.
Yeah.
I love this. Vampires. I think you go for angels.
Probably yes.
Mhm.
But if you tell me vampires or something else, probably I'll go with vampires.
So,
Let's go to
the fact of the day.
today is Christina's fish.
Yes. It's a very short fact,
Yeah.
kind of. But it's not an actual fact. It's something to think about.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, you have Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And imagine what would happen to the world
Mm-hmm.
if the Earth,
Mm-hmm.
the size, was doubled.
So like not like now, but it was bigger, let's say.
Yes, so double as big.
Okay.
Think about it from an aspect of gravity and what would happen, for example, in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, for example, if the Earth was doubled in size, all the trees in the world would automatically fall down, just flat.
You mean no. You mean becoming double as we
Yes.
live on it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, of course. Because
Yeah.
of course, as we as well. But if you say in the context that if Earth was to be double the
Yes.
size, yes,
Yeah.
there probably would be shorter.
Yes, and not only that, they said, for example, that the animals
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to run as fast as they run now, like all those, like cheetah, for example, tigers and all that. And even if they did try to run, probably their bones would break or something like that, or they would have like problems with their body, like actual problems. Like imagine a whole tree, for example, instantly falling to the ground because of so much gravitational
Pressure, yeah.
pull, you
Yeah,
know?
the pull, yeah.
So, yeah. And even, for example, if you think about it, you know, they say sometimes that your nose and ears grow as you
Grow?
grow older.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also because of that, of the gravity, kind of.
Mm.
Isn't it? It pulls down, kind of.
Damn, man.
Yeah. They never stop growing. Those are the only things that never stop growing, kind of. Your ears. That's why you see majority of the older people, whether they're women or
yes.
men, their ears like extra long.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for tuning in to the Lash podcast.
That was it for today.
We upload a new episode every Tuesday, so stay tuned for it.
We are also on Spotify and Google Podcasts.
And be good. Bye bye.